Hey guys, it's Marshall from Going Gear, and today we're going to take a look at the newer versions of the executive lights from HDS. They're EDC executive lights. Some minor changes. They're mostly still the same, still using that OSRAM Golden Dragon LED, but there are a few changes, so we're going to go through and show you what he did on these lights. Still the same packaging, so you get the poly bags in there. This is the EDC 170. We've already got the 120 pulled out. The other stuff that you get in here, you get the user's guide. Like I said in the rotary video, I highly recommend reading this. It has a lot of really good information. Shows you how to program the light. Tells you about all the features of it. Really good reading. A lot of good information in there. The other thing that you get in here is the pocket clip. So you can add in a pocket clip if you want to. But I do not want to for the purposes of this video. So we're going to set this to the side and show you the functions of the light. 120 and 170 have the same functions, just different output. So 120 lumens, 170 lumens, pretty self-explanatory. Differences between these and the previous versions, one big thing that he made a change on is that if you take this off and look at the threads, it's now using ACME threads on here, so more of squared off threads instead of the standard threads that he used before. So more reliable operation, a little bit easier to take stuff on and off. Should give you a nice long-lasting life on the threads and everything, all the different parts. You can see reflectors, LEDs, no changes there, still those OSRAM LEDs. And the functions of the lights are going to be pretty much the same. So the functions of the lights, press that switch on the back, it's going to turn it on. And it's going to come on into kind of a medium output. If you press and hold, it's going to give you the max output of it. So for this one, 170 lumens, it's going to give you that max 170 lumens. If you have it turned on and you do the double click, it's going to give you another output, which is a little bit higher output on that. And the triple click is going to go into a really low output. And then you have the same operation on the 120. So hit it and you get that medium, press and hold to get the high, and then double click to get the, I guess that's the high, the other one's the burst, and then triple click, you get that really low output. And if you're not familiar with the HDS lights, all four of those are programmable, so you can set them to whatever you want. You can set them to different outputs, different flashing modes, all kinds of different options on these that you can set. You can set where it has a locator beacon where it'll flash over a certain period of time. Indefinitely, so it'll flash every 10 seconds or something like that to show you where it is. You can set it to where the button will do different things. You can get momentary operation on the button, all kinds of stuff. So that's why I said I highly recommend reading the user manual, because there's a lot of good information in there. So we're going to go and take these outside and we'll show you how these guys do outside. We're outside with the new executive versions, so we're going to be comparing them to the big 40 mag light that I always use. Let's try out that mag light first, see how it does. Little bush about 15 feet away, tree out there at about 100 feet. Not great, same as it always is. So we'll try out the 120 first. There it is on the default output. 15 feet's no problem. 100 feet actually does okay. Not that great. It's not really meant for super long distances at that one. And then press and hold. There's your burst output, which is the 120 lumens. You can see lights up the backyard really well. Even at a distance, 100 feet away, that's no problem for it. Zoom in on that, just so you can see. It does really well at that. Shining around a little bit. So that's the 120. Here's the 170. There's your default output. Same thing, 15 feet, does pretty well. I'll actually go through the different outputs on this one. Double click up to the little bit higher output, 100 feet. Actually does pretty well on that. That's not even the max output. And then press and hold. There's your max output, 170 lumens, does really, really well. Pretty good throw on these. That's that little OSRAM Golden Dragon LED. It's such a small LED that it gets pretty solid throw on these. Shining around just a little bit. So there you go. Those are the new versions of the HDS EDC Executive flashlights. If you like them, you can get them from us at goinggear.com. If you liked the video, be sure to subscribe. We do stuff like this all the time.